So, morning everybody, it's day 38 of Britain by kayak, and I ended up in Padstow last night a little bit by mistake because I started off at a campsite on a beach over there and I got washed off the beach because it was so wet. That was a bad decision to camp there, but the good decision was to come here because I got to meet a lovely family and their friends who are also camping here at Padstow. And so I've got Esme and Mabel and Aisla here, and they looked after me when I landed last night because I was a bit wet and cold and grumpy, and they gave me s'mores and snacks and made me a cup of tea, and that's been great. And they are quite interested in my little trip, so they've got some questions, so we thought we'd do a little interview. Is that all right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I think you've got some questions. What are they?
What do you eat on your journey?
Well, I do have to eat quite a lot, and I carry with me in my boat goose juice. I carry things like lentils and oats and chorizo and shortbread. Now they're all foods that are quite dense with energy and calories and a mixture of fats and carbohydrates. And then I might have some snack bars as well. And I like things like pork pies and Scotch eggs to carry with me on the boat when I'm paddling. But then in the evening I might make some food out of my lentils, or a stir-fry vegetable mix, or I might just go and find a cafe and see what they've got. Yeah.
Oh, it's Mabel.
Or Mabel next.
What animals have you seen on your journey?
Okay, well, I've been really lucky to see some dolphins, some rhesus dolphins, which are sort of the whitish ones, and some porpoises, and I haven't seen any whales yet. Well, I have seen some whales. I've seen the whale species called Rocus rocus. Just turned out to be a lump of rock in the distance. And I've seen lots of birds. I've seen gannets and shearwaters and terns and jellyfish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big jellyfish.
Yeah, quite big. And little ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. Mabel. Oh no, it doesn't Mabel. Isla next.
How many kilometers do you do a day?
Well, it sort of varies depending on where I need to get to, how I feel, and what the weather is doing. And the weather is the boss, really. So I sort of aim for about 25 miles or 40 kilometers. That's a good distance, but sometimes it goes more than that, maybe sometimes 50 or 60 kilometers. And sometimes it could be 10 or 20. Yeah, so it does vary, but I like to do about 40. Today it'll be about 46, I think. Yeah.
What do you want to achieve?
Well, I'd really love to get all the way around mainland Britain without having to take a long break or go home. Whether that happens, we'll see.
Yeah.
But that's my aim, is to get right round Britain. And I started at Lowestoft in Suffolk, and I'm going clockwise round, and it's about 4,000 kilometres if I did it all.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it's a lot. And I'm about a quarter of the way in, so I've got a long way to go.
Wow. What do you miss the most?
Well, I miss my family. Yeah, I miss my family a lot. Although they're very good at staying in touch, and sometimes they come and visit me.
Nice.
So my wife Lisa's come to visit me a couple of times, and I'm due to see her again in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, probably in Wales somewhere, or maybe up. Are you from the Wirral, Liverpool? Yeah, area. Maybe up there somewhere. There, yeah. So yeah, miss them. Miss my dog, Digger. Yeah.
Okay. Do you pass any big boats?
Oh yeah. I passed on the south coast. I had to go past some big harbours like Harwich, which was quiet, But then Dover was quite exciting, and I had to ask permission from the harbour to cross the dock entrance. And the lady on the radio said, well, you might want to wait until the enormous ferry that's just behind you goes past. And I looked over my shoulder, and there was a huge ferry just coming in to harbour. So that was a good call that she made there, to tell me to stay to one side until the boat had gone through. And then Southampton was very busy. There was lots, and I had to pick my moment to go across the shipping lane there, because there was big boats going in and out and fast ferries zooming up and down. Yeah. I'll speak up for the microphone.
How long would it take you to do all of the journey?
Oh, I think it's going to take me between 4 and 5 months to do this journey.
Wow, it's far.
And I'm just over a month now. Yeah. Most of the summer.
Hope it's not too hot then. You know, get too...
Yeah, it could be. We had some hot days last week, didn't we? That was very hard, yeah.
Yeah. This knows me. What made you want to... What made you want to do it?
Well, a close friend of mine, got a bit poorly with cancer. And it was a really serious cancer, and we weren't sure whether he was going to pull through. But he had some treatment, and he decided to cycle around Britain. His name's Kev. And even though he was suffering with that and getting his treatment, he did this amazing thing, and he cycled around the country and around the coastline. And I thought, well, that was an amazing thing to do. And that's what started me thinking about, well, could I do something like that? And could I possibly paddle it?
Wow.
And he's doing well, and he's still cycling.
Wow. That's cool.
Have you ever seen other like kayaks in the ocean, like around?
A few. Some people have come to join me paddling. So a friend of mine, Nikki, joined me at Plymouth at the last few miles and joined me there. That was really nice. And another man called Andy, he circumnavigated the whole country with his wife in 2012, and he spent a day with me from Plymouth to Loo in Devon. And that was nice to paddle with him, and I could ask him lots of questions, like you're asking me lots of questions about his trip. And that was helpful, yeah.
The last question was basically similar to, I was going to ask, do you keep food in your kayak or do you stuff off?
I do. All these little pouches, I have little bars, and there's shortbread in there. I have little bars and snacks in there. I might put a packet of sandwiches or a chorizo in here. Or I might keep it in my day hatch here, because I can get to stuff in the hatch here from the cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have 2 drinks bottles. I have a litre of electrolytes, which is sort of water with supplements. I take quite a lot of supplements on this trip. And a flask with normally a peppermint tea in it. Yeah.
Nice. I've got one last question. What's the roughest part of the ocean you've been in so far?
Oh, good question. The roughest part of the ocean. So far, well, actually, quite recently, it's been quite just coming around into Padstow over the shoals got very lumpy and very fast. I was doing about 5 miles an hour without even paddling, so double that with paddling, and that was fun, and it was quite lumpy. So there, St Agnes was quite lumpy, because the waves hit the cliff and then rebound, and then you get this effect called klopotis, where the waves pick you up and throw you up in the air, which is quite fun. So that was rough. And then very early on in Essex, it was a 4-7, and I had to do a short 10-kilometre hop round to where I was going to stay, while I sat out the 4-7 winds, and that was really fun as well. But it was only a short spell. Yeah.
Do you have any more? Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, it's been great, and thank you for looking after me when I landed last night. It's been lovely to meet you, and yeah, I hope you continue to have some adventures.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Yeah.